As you know, we're here to talk about a homicide investigation that started tonight. We're still very early on in it, so there's not a lot of information I can share, but I'll do my best and then answer any questions you have afterwards. 911 calls came in at about 6:45 tonight, reporting a shooting on the 1000 block of Payne Avenue. Officers rushed to the scene, and when they arrived, they found a woman believed to be in her 30s inside a vehicle suffering from a gunshot wound. They rendered aid, called for St. Paul fire medics. They got there quickly, transported her to Regions. Unfortunately, she died at the hospital a short time after arriving. So now we have a homicide investigation. Right now, our patrol officers are at the scene holding it while investigators with our homicide, forensic services, and video management unit respond. They're out there looking for witnesses, collecting evidence, and looking for any video or surveillance video that exists. At this time, no arrests have been made, and we haven't determined a motive. So we're asking anyone who saw something, anyone who was in the area, anyone who knows something to call us at 651-266-5650. Again, right now we haven't made any arrests, but we know that's a busy area. We know there were people around. There's a restaurant right there where she was shot. She was shot outside the restaurant. So if anybody saw anything, call us. We're also asking anyone in the surrounding neighborhoods who may have seen something that didn't feel right, something that didn't look right, to call us. It's possible whoever pulled the trigger kind of disappeared into the neighborhoods. So if you saw something, even if it seems minuscule, even if it seems insignificant to you, call us, because it could help move this case along. In the meantime, the Ramsey County Medical Examiner will conduct an autopsy tomorrow to determine an exact cause of death and also positively identify the victim. We'll release that on our Twitter account. This is sadly the 7th homicide of the city so far this year. That's what we know right now. I can try to answer any questions if you have any.
You know what maybe led up to this at all?
We don't. We have no motive. Like I said, we don't have a lot to go on. That's why the public's help is so important to us.
So it's most likely a random incident, as far as you know? No idea.
We don't know. It could have been that the shooter knew the victim. We just don't know at this point, and we won't know until we get more information, and we won't know for sure until we find the person or people responsible.
How was the incident reported?
911 calls. Yeah.
From just passerbys, or?
I don't know who called 911, but they came into the Ramsey County Emergency Communications Center, and then they dispatched the officers, who, like I said, got there quickly.
You know, if the woman, was she, you said in the car?
She was inside a vehicle, correct.
Was she alone?
I don't know that information. You know, and there's other things we won't share at this time just to protect the integrity of the investigation. Like I said, our investigators are out there looking for possible witnesses, and we don't want to say too much that might affect what they share with us or what they think they remember.
No, any witnesses at all?
I don't know that at this time, but our investigators are out there right now. They're scouring the scene, and they're looking for people. But again, there's other people who maybe saw something and they see this story and they look back on it and they say, you know what, that didn't seem just right. And community partnership is so important in these cases, so that's why we're asking anybody to call us.
Any reason to believe there's a danger to the community in that area?
Anytime somebody's shot in our city, we should be concerned. We take it seriously, and we think everybody else should take it seriously. But that's where community help comes into play, and that's why it's so vitally important to these investigations.
You said she was at a restaurant. Had she been in the restaurant?
She was outside a restaurant.
Yeah.
You know, there's a pizza place right there. She was outside that pizza place, inside a vehicle. I don't know what she was. I don't know that. It's possible, but I don't know. All right, thank you.
Thank you.